directed a film called One Man Dies a Million Times, which is playing in the Critics Week at the Cairo International Film Festival. I'm so excited to be here. It's wonderful for me to be in Egypt. It's my first time, but also none of my films have ever played in this part of the world, in the Middle East or in Africa. So this is like a coming together of so many things for me that I get to be here and experience this part of the world for the first time and then show my film also. I think it's important to start with why I made the film black and white, which is the film for me. So this is a true story from World War II, but the seed bank is now more relevant than ever. So I didn't want this to be a story from World War II. I wanted it to be a story about the present and about the future and about the past and the way that history repeats itself, and that there isn't just one time and there isn't just one war, there isn't just one type of person, but that it's always the same thing happening over again. And so to me, the black and white is very important, that it's not 2019, it's not 1945, it's all time. I grew up moving around a lot, and all of my films have taken place in other cultures, in other countries, and I speak no other languages besides English, but I think I feel most comfortable when I'm surrounded by people that I don't understand what they're saying, and I just have to focus to see if I can understand. I love that feeling very much. To me, it's the most interesting way to see humanity, and especially directing actors. It's like a direct connection. I knew what they were saying because I had written the script, but the only thing I had to pay attention to was whether I believed them or not. There was no intermediary of performance. It was either I knew what they felt or I didn't know. And so in some ways it was so easy to direct. My first and second AD spoke English, and so they were really great to help me sort of communicate with the crew, but a lot of the crew spoke little bits of English and I spoke little bits of Russian, and it was somehow very easy to communicate. In some ways I think it was easier to communicate with them than with American crews that I've worked with before. It's just, there's a certain level of attention when you have to sort of deal with the language barrier, and it makes it easy.